What's up everyone, Tiffany Quinn here, and this is our 20 moves in 20 minutes upper body strength training. Through today's routine, we'll be burning and sculpting into your back, your shoulders, your biceps, and triceps with a series of basic dumbbell exercises suitable for any level exerciser from beginner to advanced. All you need for today's workout is a pair of light to medium weight dumbbells that are appropriate for your level, and of course if you don't have any weights at home, you can also substitute using 2 filled water bottles or soup cans. Now smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel for a new routine every week, and let's go ahead and do this. Welcome back everyone for our upper body circuits. Now I don't know about you, but I am ready to feel something good, so we are gonna go in with the weights and burn straight through 4 main circuits for our upper body. Now what we've got today is a lineup for the back, we've got the biceps, we've got the shoulders, and finishing off the workout with triceps. 5 minutes per circuit, and our timer today will be set for 40 seconds work with a 20-second rest between. So I'll be starting off with my 15-pound weights. Of course, you do you and use weights that are more suitable for your level, whether that means using 20 pounds or 5 pounds. Not important to me, let's just get through the exercises. So our first move today is going to be a rotational row. We're going to hinge forward through the hips, palms are facing towards the thighs, roll the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to rotate the palms in, elbows towards the waist, and back down. So let's go ahead and get ready in our first position. Feet are in line with the hips and face forward. In 3, in 2, in 1. Weights in hand, we're off to the races. Palms are facing the thighs, we're hinging forward. Row in towards the waist, back down, palms are facing the thighs. Come in and lower down. Only 40 seconds per exercise, a 20-minute burn. We're gonna power right through it. Up and in towards the waist, back and down, keeping the weights close to the body. Squeezing the shoulder blades at the top, quick pause, and lower. Another 3, and 2, core is tight, back is straight. Last 1, and you can lower those weights for your 20-second rest. If you want to work through that rest, by all means, you absolutely can. Our next exercise is in the same position, still working into the back. This time the palms are facing in. As we come up, we're going to rotate out, palms facing down, and back towards the thighs. In 2, in 1. Palms are in. As we come up, we rotate them down and lower. Squeezing the shoulder blades, back down, allowing a little bit of protraction forward at the shoulders, and back up. 25 seconds. Try to hinge forward just a little bit more. Focus on where you're working. Out to the sides, back down. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and squeeze. 2, 3, and 4. 3 more. 2 more. Last 1. Slowly lower those weights and you can lower them off. All right, next we're coming into an upright position now, and we're going into our upright rows, but we're switching it up a little bit from what we would do normally. So I would grab a hold of a slightly lighter set for this. Weights are in front of the thighs, palms are face down, neutral position with the feet. As we come up, elbows come up higher than the shoulders, and back down. Squeezing into the traps and lower. Still keeping shoulders away from the ears, but trying to create more of a retraction at the shoulder blades. Squeeze it up, 2, 3 to come down. Squeeze up, 2, 3 to come down. 2 more exercises for back, and then we work into the biceps. Another 3, 2, let's go a little bit past that timer. Let's get 1 more in there. Squeeze up and lower. All right, 15 seconds. Now going into our bent over fly to the side. I know you guys love this one. So what you want to be mindful of here is when you're hinged forward, as those weights come up, they're not dipping you. If they are, lighten the load. In 2, in 1, palms are in. Out to the side, shoulder level, slow to lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, controlled. To the side, slow to lower. Side, slow to lower. If they're dropping too quickly, the weights are too heavy. Squeeze, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. 3 more. Fight through it. 2 more. Last rep, make it your best rep. Slowly lower those weights and lower them down. Last one, wide stance, diamond row. You can use 1 or 2 weights for this. So we're taking a wide stance with the feet, face forward. Grab a hold of 1 or both weights. If you're going with 1, we're going to hinge forward, squat down, row up to the center of the chest, and lower. Keep going, squeeze up, and lower. Elbows in towards the waist, and down. Otherwise, you can bring those weights together. I like the heads of the dumbbells to touch. Squeeze up and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Your choice. Pick your poison here. Whatever feels best for you. Squeezing towards the center of the chest. Back is straight. Core is tight. Another 4 and 3. 2 more. Last one. And bring it down. All right, great job. We are now going into our bicep section. I am gonna go with my 10 pounds for this. And we're starting off with a hammer curl from a 90-degree position. So the palms are facing in. We're gonna come up to the shoulder, out to the side, reverse up and in. Squeeze the bicep, slow to lower. Squeeze the bicep, back to the front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Palms in, palms up, palms up, palms in. Great job. Getting a good burn today. I came in here ready to sweat. Squeeze it up, slow to lower. Squeeze it up, slow to lower. Contract the biceps. Back to 90. Last rep. Lower down, and you can either keep those weights in hand or put them down for the rest. Now we're gonna go bottom to top with that same hammer curl. So keeping the elbows tucked towards the waist, back is straight, core is tight, micro bend in the knees, up to shoulder level, and all the way lower in 2, in 1. Let's go. Squeeze up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. A good squeeze of the bicep at the top. Shoulders away from the ears. Roll them back and down. Make sure they're in the right place. And elbows are staying close to the body. Don't let them fly away. 2, 3, 4, and squeeze. 3 more. Fight for those last 2. Last one. Slowly down, and we are going into our cross body curl. All right, so those weights can stay in hand. This time the palms are still facing down. As we come across, the palm is facing the opposite side shoulder and back down. Going in 4, breathe, 2, and 1. Starting on the left side, up and across, squeeze that bicep, lower, up and across, and lower, alternating, slow and controlled. I want the biceps shaking by the end of this. Mine are already a little sore, actually, so this is a challenge. Up and across, slow to lower. Again, keeping the elbows tight to the waist, isolating the biceps. 6 more. 5 more to go. 4 more. Everything else is stationary. Last 3. Last 2. Even it out on that other side, squeeze and lower. Now turn the palms away from you, the elbows towards the waist once again. We're starting from a 90-degree position to the top and back to 90 in 10 seconds. Okay, yep, they're lit up. There they are. I feel them. Going in 4, elbows tight, 2, 1, up to the top of the shoulders, squeeze and slow to lower. 1, 2, squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. We're gonna add some momentum to our following move. 25 seconds, squeeze and slow to lower. 1, 2, squeeze and lower. 15 seconds. Keep working hard for those last 10. Let's come all the way down and all the way up. Not allowing the elbows to fully extend. Squeeze up, all the way lower. Turn those palms in, and you have 20 seconds to rest. Our next one is a clean. So we're going to use momentum for our next set of curls. So the weights are facing towards the thighs. We come down, palms into the shoulder. Going in 6 seconds. The more you lean and come into that hinge and up, the more momentum you'll have. I'll leave this up to you. Coming down, clean up. Palms down, palms in. The more you lean, the more momentum you get. In other words, the easier it will be. So depending on how fatigued the biceps are right now. Leaning forward with the torso, hinging at the hips, back up, or micro hinge and up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Still keeping the elbows close. Another 5, 4, 3 more, 2 more. Final rep, bring it up and lower down into our Arnold presses. We are now going into our shoulder circuit. For this, I'm going to start with my 15s. If at any point this becomes too fatiguing, I'm going to switch back to my 10s. Always try for the harder version first, so long as it's not throwing off your form. Weights are at the shoulders, palms are face in, out to the sides, slow to lower, palms are in at the shoulders as you come down. Drawing the elbows back in towards the waist, up and overhead, slow to lower. Wanted to bring you good energy today. Back in and back out. Micro bend in your elbows at the top of that movement. Try to slow down the lowering portion. You've only got 10 seconds to go. Fight through it. You're an animal, let's go. Last one up. Last time to lower. Bring those weights down and have a moment. It's good to put the weights down, by the way. Doesn't mean you're weak. It's giving your muscles a chance to recover and bring oxygen back. So by all means, take that rest. All right, next up, we've got our out to Arnold press, back in, then into a shoulder press. So we're combining the two. Into, in one. Starting with the Arnold press, back down, shoulder press, back to shoulder level. Bring it up, palms out, down, palms in, all the way overhead, and into that shoulder press. Incredible job. Take your time here, however much time you need. It's a little more taxing when we add that shoulder press to the Arnold press. Palms are in, palms are out, down to shoulder level, back up, and back in. Last time, give it one more rep into that Arnold and lower the weights. Back to our lighter weights now. We're going into a 45-degree angle forward, all the way up, lower, quarter rep, down. 5 seconds. How are your arms feeling? Am I keeping you moving? Into, in one. Shoulder level, angle to the front, lower, don't touch the thighs. Half rep, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift and lower. These hurt more than anything else, in my own opinion. Feel free to use the lightest weights you have here. Just give it your best. Try to keep moving. Even if that means no weights at all. Up towards the front, slow to lower, quick up, quick down, and take that 20-second rest. We are more than halfway through the workout now, so we're coming out to the side this time, working into the medial delt, and then we're going to come up, all the way lower, again a quarter rep, and down. 5 seconds, shake it out. Roll the shoulders away and down, going into, in one. Here we go, to the side, all the way lower, quick and quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh my gosh, these always hurt like crazy. Lift and down. Out to the side, lower slow, lift and down. Can we get 3 more? And down. Can we get 2 more? Slow to lower, lift and down. Can we get 1 more? Slow to lower, lift and down. Give me 1 more to the side, bring it down and lower those weights. Woo, baby. Now we're going to work into the rear delts. We get a little bit of everything in the shoulder section. We're going to have the palms face down at the thighs. This time we're actually drawing the elbows up and back, right above hip level and down, retracting and squeezing the scapula at the top. Let's go. So lift, elbows come back, draw the shoulder blades together at the back, and slow to lower. Leading with the elbows, retracting the rear delts, and the scapula like you're trying to squeeze water out of a sponge at the top. Lift up right above hip level, pause and squeeze, and lower. 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, lower. Not allowing the shoulders to come up towards the ears. Everything else is a statue. And down. 2 more here. And down. Last one. Make it your best squeeze yet. And lower. We are now going into hammer presses overhead. So our final section of the workout, our last 5 minutes, dedicated to the triceps behind the arms. So those weights are gonna come to shoulder, palms in, coming up overhead, elbows forward and down. In 2, in 1, coming to the mat so you can see a little better. Press up, slow to lower. Up, slow to lower, palms are faced in. Elbows are still drawing back towards the waist on the lowering phase. Press up, 2, 3 to come down. Press, 2, 3 to come down, 20 seconds. Keep on working hard for me. Know you're strong, you're powerful, you've got this. And if you've been working with the same weights for the last 3 months, I'm telling you now to go out and get yourself a set that's 2 to 5 pounds heavier and try this again. Press, slow to lower, and bring those weights to the side. Okay, that one actually went by pretty quick. So now we're coming back to our hinged position that we started with, into our triceps kickbacks. So in your standing position, feet in line with the hips, palms are faced in. Draw the elbows up towards the waist. We're gonna kick back in 2, in 1. Kick back and away, hold and squeeze, back in to center. Kick back and away, hold and squeeze, back in to center. Try to fire up that triceps muscle. Think about the muscle that you're working. And down. If you need extra recovery here, these are tough. Go ahead and take it. And back down. Back into extension, hold and squeeze, back into center. Facing straight ahead. Ooh, who feels that one? Now hold to the back and pulse for 4, 3, 2, and lower it down. Ooh, just a couple more left to go. We are now going into a single weighted exercise. Yay, this gets a little bit easier. Weight in hand, front and center, held horizontally. We're coming up, twisting around, keeping the weight close to the head, back down, front raise, lower. To the right, twist around, lower, front raise, and down. To the left, and lower, raise, and down. Twist right, lower, raise, and down. Twist left, keep going, raise, and down. Try to make it smoother every time. Raise and down, shoulders away from the ears. Raise and down. Lower, raise, and down. 2 more. Front raise, back down. Last one. Last raise, back down. 2 more to go. We've got our overhead hammer press with a single weight this time. So grabbing a hold, maybe your heavier weight if you'd like. Still held horizontally, palms are faced in, elbows forward just like before, just with the single weight. Press overhead, back down, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 2, 3, 4. Back straight. Core is tight. Facing straight ahead, knowing you've got 1 more exercise to go. Press, slow to lower. 20 seconds. Getting to the end. I told you we were gonna burn right through this. 15 seconds. 6 more. Woo, I'm shaking. 5 more. 4. We are not done yet. We've got 3, 2, 1 more past the timer. 1, and down. Weights over to the side. Our final exercise today, still working into triceps, is a cobra push-up. 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 Push operation. All right, so the feet are in neutral, where you feel they're most comfortable. Hands below the armpits, facing straight ahead. We're gonna lift up. If you can, lift the quads and lower. Otherwise, half press up, squeeze the triceps, and down. Working through the arms, lifting the chest off the mat. Shoulders are away from the ears. You're doing amazing. You made it to the end. You've only got 20 seconds left to go. Don't give up now. It's the easiest one. You don't even have to hold weights. Lift up, slow to lower. Slow to lower, back stays straight. Last 3, 2, keep the elbows tight. Last 1, bring yourself all the way up and have a moment. All right, with me just real quick, let's go through our few mobility drills that we do often. So the palms are facing out to start. We're gonna lift up, internally rotate, back down, keeping tension in the arms, slightly away from the waist. Come up, external rotation, lower, squeeze up, internal rotation, lower. Try to fight for more rotation with each rep. Great. Working into the elbows because we don't want to have cases of elbow tendonitis. So lift up, internal rotation, back down, up, external rotation, back down. 2 more. Last one. Now keep the arms at your sides, shoulders away from the ears, working through the shoulder joint, up towards the midline and do adduction, overhead, internal rotation, extension back, all the way down, fighting for more internal rotation, and back into extension, external rotation as you come overhead, still fighting for external rotation, all the way down. 3 more reps here. Stretch things out a bit. Great job. So how do we feel at the end of this one? I was personally looking forward to this part. My biceps were already sore for this. So when I saw the 5-minute lineup of biceps exercises, I said, oh, okay, well, we're gonna do it. I believe that was 3 or 4. Let's get 1 more. Make it your best rep. Internal rotation at the top, extension back, keep it controlled. Into your extension, external rotation, all the way down. Now keep your hands at your sides. We are now working through the scapula. Protract forward, elevate, retract back, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come forward, elevate, retract, and down. Elevate, retract, and down. Come forward, hold there for a second. We're going to come down, retract back, elevate, and forward. Depress down, retract, elevate, forward. 2 more. Up and forward. Last one. Bring it up, and you can shimmy those arms back out. Hope you had a good time. I know it was only 20 minutes. This was our burn between guides right now because I know our next guide starts up next Wednesday, and we will be using our bands for that next one. I'll be telling you about it in the close. Make sure to like the video for me if you got all the way through. Write down in the comments what weights you used. That way when you do revisit this, you know where you can make progress from, what you used last, and what you might want to work on. All right, everyone, have an amazing day. Thanks for joining me for today's workout, everyone. Before you head out, be sure to smash that thumbs up button so I know you made it all the way through your workout. Subscribe to the channel for a new routine every single week, and then be sure to preview and pick up your free June fitness guide from the links below. You'll get 5 workouts a week to complete, taking the guesswork out of what to work out and when. And we'll be kickstarting off this guide next Wednesday with a 25 reps per exercise, lower body burn with bands and weights. I can't wait to see you for the next one, and I hope you have an amazing day.